into the Nautilus, maybe even face checks a Renekton. You do, of course, have the Braum or the Xin Zhao as a possibility, but face checking this composition is going to be a scary thing to do.
I think it's also just how effective
it's going to be difficult to lock down a lot of the members on Heretics, especially with the amount of disengage and mobility they have, the fact that Lilia could so easily dance around in the fights. I feel like the big thing that I'm keeping my eyes on, though, is Kalist on the center. She's just such great late-game insurance. We saw Hans Sama just last week do so much work on the champion in the late game of the game, and I think that's completely reasonable. Targa's got to be careful here.
It's a good route, turns into full engage, shows on the way with Blackhead as well. Targa's up against the wall, the door's now out, but a bit more of a bedtime routine set up for Targa as the explosive charge sets up, and over the wall, Show finds. Vladdy has already sent out the spiraling despair. He won't be stunned up as passive from Braum is down. One kill, the first one at 15 minutes over to Team
Second of the game, mega work.
TP going to be burned as well. Vladdy makes his entrance, and 4 people now in front of Dragon. If it didn't secure it before, now make 2.
Yeah, already the TP to the bot side for Camilo as well, so Heretics not going to be there in time to try and commit.
Notice, Sheo, recognizing the Dragon's gone, immediately moves in.
I'm not sure if he wants to pull, but I'm waiting for this pinch. Kalist finds Flacker from mid. He walked into the play, now flashes out, but the Piercing Darkness finds him instead. Out, no! Yike gets him by the tip of the spear.
Blackhead moving from mid gets caught by KC, and now KC looking to keep Heretics from being able to enter into mid tower, because Rift Herald will be able to take that structure with the help of Kalist here.
A super valuable pick from KC, because Dagda's been talking so much about the wave clear that this Ziggs provides. The moment that he's gone, it just easily opens up this tower. Kalist trying to escort the Rift Herald towards the tier 2. It won't do as much damage, but hey, you'll take what you can get.
Dana for being able to move from this side of the map, and with that, you're able to get control as you need around the Dragon area.
Into a pick, hang on, let's go Dominus. Carlson there, ulti, gives an escape, Sten, Dredgeline into the turret. Kana plays with him, gets his flash, and KC is using this as a turn. Teleport spells disaster. Dredgeline spells death, the wall not far enough, and a kill over to Kalist. KC play it smooth.
Exactly. Hysterics. Smooth indeed. Kana doesn't panic. He doesn't even expend the flash. Heretics, recognizing Yike on the top side of the map, tried to make a play of their own. The back isn't interrupted, but now they get themselves a kill and they get themselves a tower. Excellent punish from KC as they get themselves a nice gold lead and also the 3rd dragon of the game.
Also a nice little prediction from Kalist on the W as well, catching Sten midway through.
The map from KC. Game 2 is an intense back and forth with picks, blunders, awesome plays from across the board. And here in Game 3, as you guys were saying, the approach seems to be slow it down. Kind of reserve ourselves. Remember that this is, I mean, for both sides, there's a guaranteed 2 more games, including this one. So this slower approach, much more methodical. Take that opportunity to breathe and think about your next move. As the next move for both sides right now is KC secures Arakan as Heretics looks to cross map and attack the bot tower.
But again, it's kind of KC having the better decision making on the map, right? We talked about that quicker reset, get back on the map, push mid, force that play on the top half of the map. And forcing the play on the top half is where the objective is. So even though you train on towers, you're still getting Anakan, and you're still in a position to defend mid. And I think these are the little things that KC are doing.
Towards Dragon. Baron's up, by the way. And again, I said it before with Anakan, now I'll say it with Baron. With a minute to go, even with Camilo finding top turret, KC have the leverage of having that Baron up at the same time.
Moving back in towards this Dragon, desperately trying to stop this stuff from going over.
Trying to force an engage like that when you have Ziggs Tristana, you want to be poking at your opposition, and KC set the sights to the Dragon.
Look at Blackhead, he has no mana in the back of the pit, they need to burn this, get away, and Kana's the only one, it's a steal, Yike takes the soul, and Team Heretics are going to take the grey screen. Easy as you like, KC outmined their opponent.
I mean, KC just pick apart Heretics. The idea behind how they wanted to play the fight just felt so miscoordinated from Team Heretics. Carlson going in straight onto the back line. That's what the Braum wants. He wants you to close that gap. And what happens the second the Renekton tries to get on top of the center, the cleanse comes through, the peel is there from the Braum, the heal is ready, and then it creates a numbers advantage after securing that kill. They take out Sheo, and now they get themselves a Baron, and just like that, what was a dead even game state has ballooned into full KC control.
The ult from the Ziggs to try and steal the Baron, but
Heretics didn't know how they wanted to play this comp, but it's not an easy comp to play.
Yeah.
You've really got to leverage range, you've got to utilize a lot of patience, and while it's been a slow game, Kallistas continue to stack up. This Senna is about to tick over to level 17 alongside Vladdy. And with this Baron buff, KC are not slowing down. They've already taken one tier 3 tower down. And there's an inhibitor next on the agenda.
You can see Team Heretics are trying to trade. They'll get an objective bounty, but this is not ending here. Inhibitor drops. Top turret's going to go next. KC have easy rotations. Betty, I love you talked about the comp. I'm going to pause for now because it's 1v1 versus Sheo. Sleepy time for Sheo first. Kana tucked him in, and then he went to his own bed.
It's crazy that Kana got the kill before the sleep even came into effect.
Yeah.
Nicely played by Kana. And now the Nexus is in their sights.
I mean, it is because Shadow's down for 40 seconds. Spiraling Despair, Dawning Shadow, everything in the kitchen sink thrown out. Stan goes home. He's hoping to heal up, but if only just he's positioned outward. KC have heals, they have sustain, they have range, they have an open Nexus, and they lock the hell in for this game 3, leaving nothing to chances. Yike leads the ship, and KC one step closer to Fnatic tomorrow.
It was slow, it was methodical, it never gave Heretics a chance